swear I'ma do it like I never had it at. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh.
Big Sean.
Like I never had it at.
Oh. Sing with them, Sean. Come on.
Had it at all.
One more time. I wasn't ready. You caught me off.
I might join in.
Me so off
Here we go.
guard,
Big
man.
Sean and Carmen, everybody.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So what you gonna do? You gonna start or I'm gonna start?
I know, right?
All right. Yeah. Okay.
And I'ma hit this drink up like it's my last. I'ma hit this night up like it's my last.
I'ma hit this up like it's my last. I swear I'ma do it like I
had it at.
what?
Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh,
This is really good, right? Like I never had it at. Oh, yeah. Hey, okay, now where that alcohol? You ain't even gotta ask, cause I'ma drink it all like it's my last. She a 7 in the face, but a 10 in that. Since she even look better by the end of my glass. See, I just walking fresher than the shirts off in this mother, whoa. I'ma need the baddest broad to twerk off in this mother, whoa. I'ma go harder till it hurts off in this mother. I'ma also, you gotta work off in this mother, what? And I could get you anything you want. I could put you on. See, you look like Beyonce, so do it like Beyonce. Do it like Beyonce and put it on. Sean, Grand Harbor got a lot to show for it. Always had drive like I had to show for it. My team's so true, we should get a camera crew to follow us around and make a show for us. What? Like it's my last. Hit this night up like it's my last. I'ma hit this up like it's my last. I swear I'ma do it like I never had it at.
Ramiro, ladies and gentlemen.
Like I never had it at. Yeah. Okay.
The pre-show.
Big
Man,
Sean
you guys are
and
the
Carmen.
greatest, man. You guys are the greatest. I just followed you on Twitter too, like 2 minutes ago. Ironically, yeah.
Go over here,
best.
Sean.
Twitter
Let's
friends.
talk. That's how we do it back here. You
Man,
just
that's how we do
Thank
it.
you, Carmen.
never know what's gonna happen. Big
Boy.
Sean from
Yeah.
Detroit.
Detroit.
He's with Kanye West. The way you got with Kanye West, if people don't know his story is.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He saw Kanye walking down the street, tackled him by the legs,
No, that's
tied
not.
his hands behind his back, and said, "You will listen to my music
No.
or you'll die."
It was like that.
Yeah, kind of a little bit like that. It's like, no, not like that at all, man. I met him actually at a radio station, you know what I'm saying? Similar to you guys' great radio station. And I used to do a show there every Friday. I didn't really work for him, but it was a show where MCs would come battle every week. And whoever would win the battles would get to rap on air for like 2 verses every Friday. It was called the Friday Night Cypher. It was a show. So I did that for like a year straight and got a good relationship with the station. So my junior year going to senior year in high school, I was a telemarketer and I was working, right? So I was cashing my like $120 check. It was the worst job ever. Shout out to everybody who was a
done that
telemarketer or
once.
is a telemarketer, right? So I was cashing my like $120 check. It was on a Saturday morning, so you know the bank was super crowded. And my homie called me, my best friend who's actually somewhere around here, Tone. He called me and was like, "Yo, you listening to the radio?" And I'm like, "Nah." He's like, "Man, Kanye's down at the station. Yo, man, if you go down there and rap for him, he'll probably sign you." I'm like, "Man, hell no." You know. But he
I need
was
to
like,
cash
"Man,
my
for
check."
real, think about it." So I thought about it for like 5 seconds and was like, "Man, that might work. Why not?" You know what I'm saying? So I walked out of line without cashing my check, went home and grabbed my CD I've been selling around high school, you know, jetted down to the station. And since I had a relationship with the station, they let me in. And then I was like, "Man, I left my phone here last night. Can I go back and get it?" And they were like, "Yeah, go ahead." So I went back to pretending like I left something. And then I went in the back where he was at. And, I made it past the security guard, made it past his road manager, because I guess they thought I worked there, and I didn't. So I shook his hand and was like, "Yo, what's up?" And, he was like, "Yo, what's up?" I'm like, "Man, I'm an aspiring MC, man. I do this show here every Friday." He was like, "All right, man, keep it up." And then he started walking away, and my homie who was with me was like, "Man, what you doing? You gotta rap for him." So I called him again, and right before his bodyguard slammed me, I was like, "Man, can I rap for you?" And he was like, "All right, you got 16 bars, which is like the equivalent of like 1 verse." Yeah. And he was like, "But you got to rap while we walking out the station, man." And I'm like, "All right." Started rapping. anyway, those 16, we got to the entrance of the radio station while we're walking out, and he stopped, and he started looking at me, and he started bobbing his head, and then I would say like little punchlines here and there, and he would be like, oh, snaps, you know. So that 16 bars, I ended up turning into like rapping for 10 minutes straight. He ended up loving it. Took my CD, was riding around to it the whole day. And that's just how the, you know, contact initiated. That's just it took like years after that to sign to him. And I gave up everything, man. I gave up like college. I had like a full scholarship to Michigan State. I gave all that up.
An aspiring
Everything.
telemarketing career.
Yeah.
So here's my question: if that, because that's a crazy story, like that doesn't
Yeah.
happen to everybody. So
No.
if that didn't happen, or if you got there late, if Kanye left, if you got body slam, like, you know, if it just didn't happen that day, how would you have gotten on?
Who knows, man? Who knows? I was on my grind though, so I always found my way. You know, if it's not one way, it's another way. So before that, I was in a rap battle trying to get signed to Shady Records, and I like won the battle, but I was too young. I was like younger than I said I was, so then it like didn't. It's just always like I always find my ways, man. I'm a hustler, I'm a grinder, so I find my ways in the best situations. So I would have found my way.
So what advice would you give to other aspiring artists? Because everyone's not going to run into Kanye.
Man, my best advice is to just be proactive as you can. You know, if it's you doing what you love to do, if you following your heart, I feel like you're always gonna find your own path. You know, I feel like that's the best advice I could give as far as like just following your heart, because you don't want to be 50, 60 years old wishing you woulda, coulda, shoulda did something. And at least if you fail doing what you love to do, so it's not even failing really, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, just do it, whatever it is. If you're a artist, you know, just keep drawing and enter contests. Like if you love poetry, if you love rap, just do whatever you can around the community, because you never know what one little thing could lead to another little thing that leads to one other thing that leads to a real big thing. You know what I'm saying?
So now, you know, you're signed under Kanye. You did your first big song with Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Most people right there would probably retire. You're just getting started. Like, what's next, man?
Well, no, we dropping the album, you know what I'm saying, June 28th. That's going to be a real good add to the collection. Just keeping it, me and Wiz Khalifa are going on tour this summer together, so that's my bro. You know, me and him been friends for years, so it's tight that, you know, of course, he's skyrocketing, and then I'm like on my way up too, so it's beautiful, man.
You're on your way up, but everybody loves you, man. I mean, we were talking to Sean Garrett earlier. He's like, oh, I saw my homie Big Sean.
Yeah.
Which, by the way,
Yes, sir.
the name Big Sean.
Yeah.
I'm not a big guy myself.
Yeah.
But
I was about to say, man, you can't crack no jokes.
is there a little Sean?
Yeah, ironically, I got the name from my mentor when I was 12. My mentor's name was Sean, too, and he was like 6'8", and I was like 4'8". So just to be funny, they call me Big Sean and him Lil Sean. But Big Sean fits me perfect, I feel like, because everything I do is big. You know, the impact I want to make is big. I'm trying to be historical, you know what I'm saying, not hysterical. So it is what it is. I feel like big is perfect. Plus, I'm big where it counts, man. I got a big heart, you know.
Aww. We love that.
Yeah, you know.
Now, we did get some questions from Facebook and Twitter, and one of them was, who is your favorite artist and why?
My favorite artist.
Or you could pick a couple.
Michelangelo.
Yeah, there you go, Michelangelo. Man, ironically, one of my favorite artists was Kanye, man. I used to ride to school listening to him, so it's like an honor that I get to sign to him. He's like my mentor and homie. Another one of my favorite artists. Man, I was a big Mace fan. I used to love Mace, man. Biggie, Pac. I'm a big Maroon 5 fan too, man, and Blink-182. Yeah,
You got a lot of people.
yeah. You
What
know,
else? You
a
got
lot
any
of
more?
people. Oh, Adele. I'm a big Adele fan, man. She's like, I appreciate her so much just because she makes real classic music, and in a time like this, man, it's real scarce to find real classic music. Her voice sounds as classic as a sample to me, and I appreciate her for sure.
You know her secret? She smokes like 10 packs of cigarettes a day. I'm not even
Yeah.
lying.
No.
She like legit smokes a lot of cigarettes. I'm like, you
Yeah.
have a great voice. What do you do to take care of it? She's like, well, you know, tea. What else we got?
Yeah.
Though?
We got a couple of, I don't know how much you've been in Boston, but someone said, what's your favorite place in Boston?
Yeah, I've been to Boston a few times. Place like what?
I don't know. Could be somewhere to eat, somewhere to shop.
I always forget the names here. What's
He's looking for his people. Like,
I know. I was looking for
where's
my
that
Boston
place we
people. They're
went?
not here yet, though. It's a nice boutique here that you guys have. It's like a store, and then it opens up. Bodega.
Target?
Yeah, Bodega, super
Target.
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 No, Bodega, super fresh. Yeah, you know, places like that.
There it is. All right. Hey, well, Big Sean, have a great show, my friend.
You gonna come out and see, right? Watch.
If you give me a shout out on stage.
Yeah, come on, man.
Beautiful. I love it. It's Summer Jam, baby.
Yeah.
Big Sean, the biggest show of the summer. We're
Yeah.
streaming live, by the way, on Jammin' 94.5.
Are you streaming live?
Stay tuned. Yeah, man.
Yes.
This is all live.
Wow.
Snaps, jamming 945. Act like you know something, boy.
Beautiful.
Give me a hug. Do it.